Hello everybody, welcome to round 5 here at Londrina for the GSC Championship. This is the only circuit on the calendar which hasn't had its spot moved between the two seasons, and it provided some good racing once again last year. Let's hope it does some more of the same this time around. Cars are just going off on the formation lap as we get ready to start the race, and we shall have a look at Dave Ellis's qualifying lap which put him on pole. So here we come then. This track is basically two straights with a hairpin at each end and a couple of corners right before them. First corner is always tricky, plenty of action there last year. Into the second corner. Uphill hairpin, then we come back down the hill very briefly through a pretty quick chicane. Make sure you use all the runoff and a bit more, including the grass by the looks of things. And then you blast it down the straight. You're ready to get a good slipstream down here in the race. Perhaps overtake a few cars coming into this left-hander, which then joins into this left-hander. And then you got the penultimate left-hander here, pit entrance on the right very early. Before the final corner, and then into the final corner we come, making sure you get a good exit out of here and run across the start finish line to complete a lap in 1 minute 11.4. So of course Ellis was on pole, followed by Larson. Kemp was third with Nick Ovey fourth, fifth was Nigel Lee, James Reed was sixth, seventh was Kramer, and eighth was Sim Steele. Ninth went to Matt Bye, 10th was Andrew Jones, Adrian Herrera as 11th, and the newcomer Wu as 12th. So around the final corner we come then, getting ready for the start of the race. Ellis is already gone. Larson looks like he's very slow off the grid here. Kemp and Ovey and Lee are already past him. He's got Reed challenging as well. Kramer looking to go down the inside of Reed as well. What can we do? Kramer's gone flying. The contact between Reed and Ellis, and Kramer's off as well. Kemp's, Steele, Kramer, Jones. A lot of cars involved in that. And that actually brought out the first red flag that we have had in RCL. So here's Kramer look, just trying to get down too many cars on the inside there by the looks of things. Two wheels across the chicane into the wall. Another look at that now. That involved at least 5 cars in that incident. It was complete carnage everywhere. Larson was involved, Lee, Ovey, Kramer, Kemp, Steele, Bye. You can just see how many cars were involved in that. So the race got back underway for the second start of the day, and it's a much better start from Larson this time, keeping Kemp and Ovey and Lee behind him. Can everybody make it through the first corner safely this time though? Don't want a repeat of what happened. Looks like Larson's taken the lead away from Ellis. Ovey's down the inside of Lee there. Lee's already attempting to get round the outside of Ovey. Can he get it done into turn 2? No, he can't. Got Reed alongside him. Reed trying to get down the inside in this chicane. There's a bit of contact between the two, but Lee stays ahead. Powering down the back straight we go. Looks like Jones is in the slipstream in the background there, and he's got a run on Matt Bye now. No way through. Bye giving very little space to Jones. Back at the front, Larson's going to lead us round to finish lap 1. And then it'll be Ellis, Kemp, Ovey, Lee, Reed. So lap 1 completed then. Still back by Jones is looking to have another go at him. Coming down into turn 1. It's a bit too far back to make a move though. Looks like there's a car off on the right hand side there. Steele even has missed the chicane and he's spinning off now as well. Who was it that spun? Looks like it was Reed. Yes, it was. Lost the rear under braking, and round he went. And that dropped him down into about 8th or 9th. On board with Ellis, having a look at Larson into the final couple of corners. Larson's got and giving him the space. Larson back on the inside for the final turn though, and Ellis is going to have to try again as we come down into turn 1. Can he get a good drive out of the final corner? Looks like he may have done ever so slightly. Gaps decreasing between the two. Has he got space? So I don't think he has. Larson covers the middle of the track, leaving Ellis with not a lot of space. Can he do anything into turn 2? No, he can't. Reed making his fight back through the field. Then he's got Wu and Herrera ahead of him. Straight down the inside of Wu. Will he get Herrera into the next corner as well? Yes, he does. Looked like Herrera perhaps gave him the place there. Ovi on board, well, not on board, we're looking at Ovi. He's got a wiggle on and he's gone off the track as well. Can Lee profit from that? He's going to have more momentum coming into this next corner. He's down the inside. Ovi will have the inside for the final corner and perhaps take the position back. Yes, he does. Bit of contact between the two as they closed up under braking. Reed on to the back of Jones now. Ooh, looked like there may have been a bit of contact there. Coming into turn 1, Reed looks like he could be on the inside. Will he outbrake Jones as they come up to the braking zone? Looks like he has done, and he takes that place back easily. Ooh, Jones looks like he's got a good exit though. Can Jones get it down the inside for turn 2? Yes, he can. Reed's going to have to go around the outside here. Bit more contact between the two. Reed will have the inside for the chicane. You don't normally overtake there, but Reed does so anyway. Nigel Lee chasing down Nick Ovi. Down the back straight we come. Push to pass probably in play at the minute. He's going to have to go around the outside of the next couple of corners. Is he? Nope. Yes, he is. He goes around the outside. I thought he might have already been ahead, but I don't think they were as he turned in. So good move from Lee to get around the outside of Ovi there. That's a tricky braking zone. Can Ovi do anything as we come through the final section of corners? Doesn't look like he can. Although we're coming down to turn 1 now and Ovi's got a good run. Much better exit than Lee, and down into turn 2. Is he going to be ahead? I think he is. Yes, he is. So Ovi straight back into 3rd place. 4th place even, because Kemp's 3rd. Ellis is battling Larson once again. Can't quite do anything yet, there is no space. Tucked right under the rear of Larson, but once again no room into the final corner. Taking a different line through there perhaps to give him a good run down this start finish straight. Runs a bit wide. Kicks up the dirt. He's not going to make a move into turn 1. I think he might be too far back here. And yes, he is. Stays in 2nd for now. Andrew Jones just coming onto the back straight. He's got that all wrong. He'll be up the hill and he's over the barrier as well. That's not where he's supposed to be going, and that eventually leads him to be disqualified. Getting disorientated. James Reed when the outside of Tim Steele on turn 1. I think he'll already be passed before they get there. Yes, he is. Reed up another place then. Can Ellis have a go at Larson into turn 1 this time? No, it looked like he might have pulled out for a luck. Couldn't make a move though. He's got good drive out that corner. Can he get down the inside of turn 2? No, he can't. Up the hill they come. Will Ellis have a run in the back straight? No, he won't. Final couple of corners. Is there any way through for Ellis, this time looks like there is, because Larson's left him space on the inside there. Larson will have the inside for the next corner. Ellis will have to go around the outside. It wasn't even alongside. He's got a good drive out this final corner though. It's side by side as they come across the line by the looks of things. Yes, they are. Reed's just exited the pits as well. They're going to have to go either side of him by the looks of it. Larson, I don't think he's made it. No, he's not. He's off the track. He's gonna... Is he avoiding the wall? Yes, he is. Will he avoid the cars? Yes, he will. That's gonna cost Larson a lot of time then. A lot of time. Hovey now. Chasing down Kemp, the third in this race. Ooh, Kemp looks like he's got the brakes locked up. This could give Hovey a chance into turn 1 here. Can't make anything of it though. Hovey then pitted. And he loses out to Lee, who was a couple of seconds behind him before the stops started. Kevin Wu coming out of the pits from what would be 10th place at this point, and he looks like he's going straight on into the wall. What's going on here? Sounds like he's lost all control over the accelerator, and judging by the fact that not much is happening, he's lost control over the entire of the car. It's going straight into the wall on turn 1. Well, it looks like he's managed to get control back, but that ultimately led to his retirement in the race. Too much damage to continue after that shunt. James Reed, ooh, almost on 2 wheels there. He's lost it now. He's going to be in the wall. Ooh, he manages to just avoid that. Give it a slight tap. Shouldn't have too many problems after that. A lap down on the leaders, of course. Nick Hovey now. Ooh, we breaking on the grass. You don't want to be doing that. Where's Lee? Lee, we're of course already ahead of him at this point. James Reed, turn 1. He's gone and almost spun it again. Manages to save it. Second time that Reed has almost spun there. First time he did spin. This is Kemp now spinning, doing the exact same thing that Reed did earlier on in the race by the looks of things. Back end just stepping out as he brakes. And round he goes. Hovey or Lee not able to actually make anything of that. Lee comes another victim for turn 1. He's gone and spun it, which has let Hovey through. That's not what he wants to be doing so late in this race. Hovey up into 3rd, then Lee down to 4th with just a couple laps to go. Matt Bai having to make another late stop as well. Lap 38 out of the 39 that he completed meant that he couldn't quite pull off a one-stopper. So Ellis came round to take another victory. That's his 3rd victory of the season, beating Larson's 2 victories. Larson of course took 2nd, 7 seconds behind. Gary Kemp was another 3rd place. Good drive for him, and 2nd podium for him as well as Team Booth. Hovey was 4th, couldn't quite keep up with Kemp after the stops. And Nigel Lee, who should have been 4th, was 5th after that spin late on in the race. James Reed eventually came home in 6th after a couple of spins by him, and his team, not his teammate Sim Steele even, was 7th, picking up a couple more points for BKM, and Matt Bai followed him home in 8th, which got him 3 more points. 1 more point, 3 more points for BKM, I should say. So that closed the driver standings up to just 1 point, with Larson ahead of Ellis. Team RLD are running away with the Constructors' Championship. 5v5 Racing are still 3rd, and we have got a 1-week break. So join us all in Jacarapagua for the round at Rio in 2 weeks' time on the 24th of August.